A major change is coming in Pasco designed to improve traffic flow as the city continues to grow. And while the school district has made a decision on the name of Pasco's newest high school, some members of the community are unhappy with the board's decision.
The winds are slowing down today as cooler temperatures take grip as we start Thanksgiving week. I'll get you prepared in my First Alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to Monday and welcome back temporarily,
Jill.
To
the mornings, yes.
We'll get Riley back tomorrow, but it's lovely to have you here.
It's great to be here.
And it is chillier,
yes,
but less wind. The wind has been
that wind was so strong on the weekend.
Very wicked, especially yesterday. Let's take a look outside. Let's get you ready for your Monday as we start. Can you believe it, Jill? Thanksgiving week, my goodness. So folks, we are seeing those winds slowing down for most of our area. Still seeing some gusts in places, but we're going to see much lighter winds today. And so much so that we expect to see the return of fog tomorrow. So not great, but it is understandable with the light winds returning. Right now, temperatures, we are mostly at or just below the freezing mark, save for the Blue Mountain region. They usually are warmer this time of year. So chilly conditions out there, and that's going to continue. So as we move along into our day, we are going to be looking at more sunshine, maybe a little bit more cloud coverage as we move along into the evening. But highs are going to be chilly, right in those mid to maybe upper 40s, a little warmer for the Tri-Cities, kind of a reverse of what we saw pretty much all of last week. In Walla Walla, plenty of sunshine, but do expect fog to be returning tomorrow. So back to cooler temperatures, cool into Turkey Day, light winds return. I'll have all that in my First Alert weather forecast. It's coming up in about 10 minutes.
A 30-year-old Mattawa man has died after a crash in Benton County early Saturday morning. Around 2 a.m., a vehicle carrying 3 people was driving westbound on State Route 240, about 17 miles west of Richland. It left the roadway and rolled. According to Washington State Patrol, one of the passengers who was not wearing a seatbelt was pronounced dead at the scene, while the other passenger was uninjured. The driver suffered minor injuries and charges against them are currently pending. This crash is currently under investigation. George Washington Way has reopened after being closed due to a suspected DUI crash. According to the Richland Police Department, the crash happened Sunday morning after a report of a speeding driver. Officers say the driver clipped a car, lost control, and crashed into a utility pole near Jadwin Avenue. The pole was significantly damaged and 2 people were able to walk away from the crash. The damage caused a shutdown of a section of George Washington Way for several hours as work crews repaired the utility pole. Richland police officers arrested the driver of the vehicle on suspicion of DUI. They also arrested another driver who tried to pass patrol cars that were blocking the street. That driver was also arrested on suspicion of DUI. 3 people have been arrested after reports of child abuse involving multiple children at a Kennewick home. According to Kennewick police, detectives found probable cause to arrest 51-year-old Riva Gonzalez, 38-year-old Ernesto Garcia Uribe, and 20-year-old Carlos Mendoza on suspicion of child abuse. Both Gonzalez and Garcia Uribe were taken into custody without incident, while Mendoza was arrested when he arrived at the residence a short time later, also without incident. The children involved are accounted for and safe, while all 3 suspects have been booked into the Benton County Jail for assault of a child. The investigation is still ongoing. Construction is about to begin on a busy interchange in Pasco. As the west end of Pasco grows, the busy I-182 and Broadmoor Boulevard interchange is expected to get even more congested. That's why a construction project is about to get underway to improve traffic flow and pedestrian and cyclist safety.
Part of the reason for the project is to eliminate that backup that's happening right now, but then also to accommodate the growth that's planned for the Broadmoor area with all the commercial and residential development in that particular area. We knew that we needed to make improvements at the interchange to accommodate that increase in traffic as well.
Pasco Public Works Director Steve Worley says the contractor was permitted to start work in the area last Wednesday, but it's up to them when they mobilize their equipment. The project involves the construction of a multi-lane roundabout and a new loop ramp connecting eastbound I-182 traffic to northbound Broadmoor Boulevard. The construction is expected to last about a year. The overall project cost is $10 million.
For the design and the environmental process and the requirements of meeting WashDOT and Federal Highways Administration requirements, whenever you make changes to an interstate system, all of that's been done, and then the construction cost added on top of that as well.
Traffic will be permitted through the area throughout construction. Worley says work will initially begin on the loop ramp with minimal impact to traffic, but once construction begins on the roundabout, drivers will be encouraged to find an alternate route. The Pasco School District announced the name for its new school last month, Harvest View, but the district is taking another look after the latest school board meeting. According to School District President Amy Phillips, the input on the school name was one of the biggest responses they have had from the public. She says while she's open to discussing changes, she wants the district to move forward. But members of the board and the community say the process was rushed, and none of the names on the final list reflect the city of Pasco to them. One of the board's student representatives says it's time to listen to the students.
And I just really want to acknowledge how important it is that we need to put ourselves in the place of these students that are going to be attending this school, because they're going to be the ones that are going to be directly affected by all of these decisions. And it's going to be a decision that's going to have to stay put for years to come. It's going to affect a lot of students.
One school board member called the district's name-choosing process flawed. The school district still continued with logos, a mascot, colors, and branding for Harvest View, but the board said it would consider branding for Sage View and Desert Vista towards the end of the meeting. The school is set to open in 2025. While fall is a time a lot of plants go dormant here in eastern Washington, gardeners say it's the time to get new plants in the ground because of the rainier weather. And thanks to state grants, some local students are getting a first-hand experience with the local ecosystem. Local youth ecology education through restoration or YEAR coordinator Mickey Simmons used her own garden as an example of what's possible using native plants instead of those that were never intended to grow here.
It gets really cold, it gets really hot. We get 6 to 8 inches of precipitation annually in this area. That's less than Tucson, Arizona. And so we need to be working with our ecosystem.
The YEAR program gets kids outdoors for more than sports and recess, but organizers are hoping its impact will last a lifetime. Coming up later on Good Morning Northwest, we'll show you how a local middle school is implementing the curriculum and hear from the science teacher making it happen. We'll return in just a moment, but first Jason Valentine joins us live now for another quick look at weather.
And folks, we are looking at chilly conditions returning as we enter Thanksgiving week. I'll get you prepared for today and especially the travel week ahead that's coming up in my First Alert weather forecast.
And MultiCare Yakima Memorial is issuing a warning as respiratory hospitalizations are causing significant stress on the hospital's capacity. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Come see Kimberly Perry of the Grammy Award-winning trio The Band Perry live in concert. Friday, January 12th, Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish. Hear hits like If I Die Young and Better Dig 2, as well as new music from Kimberly's new solo EP, Super Bloom. Buy your tickets now at Ticketmaster and Legends Casino Gift Shop. Don't miss Kimberly Perry at Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish, Friday, January 12th.
This may look like a holiday shopping showdown, but it's a Nissan sales event ad. Good thing my Rogue has intelligent all-wheel drive.
So does my Altima.
Now get 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on Rogue, or get a low $399 per month lease on Frontier. Better hurry, these offers won't be back in stock.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
May your Thanksgiving be filled with peace, love, and
pie. Lots and lots of pies.
Next Live.
the Golden Bachelor host, Jesse Palmer.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Home design and remodeling can be overwhelming. At Premier Woodworks, we are with you throughout the entire project. Our in-house designers and project manager will help you design the space of your dreams. Whatever the size of project, Premier Woodworks will help maximize your space and turn your vision into reality. Visit our website, premierwoodworksllc.com, or stop by our newly remodeled showroom at 109 North Washington in downtown Kennewick.
At Spec Buick GMC, we love Black Friday deals, and that's why we're giving them to you all month long. Get your best deal on a new Sierra, a stylish Terrain, or any one of our hundreds of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Many new vehicles are marked down with holiday bonus cash deals and have special low interest rates too. With no payments until February, great rates and Black Friday deals every day. Why wait? Spec Buick GMC, a family automotive tradition since 1912.
Join me for our Golden Bachelor Watch Party.
Only one episode left, so join Stacy Thursday, November 30th for great food and drinks, prizes, and the big reveal. The official Golden Bachelor Watch Party, Thursday, November 30th at Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar in Columbia Center. Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Welcome back on this Monday morning. Well, for those without family or friends, the holidays can present a major challenge. So much so, the World Health Organization has named loneliness a pressing health threat and launched a new commission on social connection to address the problem. And while the mental health impacts of loneliness are relatively well known, it can negatively impact physical health as well.
The feeling of loneliness can happen even when you have people around if you aren't feeling understood or connected or engaged. When we are isolated, we end up having stress responses that we don't even realize potentially is going on.
Social connection can be improved by developing and maintaining relationships, reaching out to support when needed, or providing that support for another. If there are other barriers connected with other people like technology, the CDC suggests volunteering is a way to make new social connections. If you are struggling, talk with your doctor, and if you find yourself in a crisis situation, you can call or text the suicide hotline or crisis lifeline at 988. Well, it seems people aren't going to let COVID spoil their festive fun. According to a new survey by KFF, about 75% of adults say they are not worried about getting the virus over the holidays, and 2/3 say they aren't worried about spreading it to people close to them. The survey found only about 50% of adults are planning to get the latest vaccine. When it comes to reducing the risk of COVID, about half of adults aren't planning to do anything, where 1/3 say they plan to avoid large gatherings, and more than a quarter plan to wear a mask in crowded places or avoid travel. Concerns coming out of Yakima over the weekend as Multicare Yakima Memorial Hospital is reaching capacity due to high numbers of respiratory illness in the community. Hospital officials are requesting that residents seek care from their primary care provider or urgent care for non-emergency medical concerns. Meanwhile, the hospital highly recommends masking to protect yourself and others, as well as keeping up to date on COVID and influenza vaccinations. Coming up, it's no secret that Thanksgiving is one of the busiest days of the year, for drivers. We'll take a look at the forecast for traffic and the outlook on gas prices and some tips to make the drive a little easier. And I'll return with your first alert weather forecast. Let me get you ready for what weather to expect for your Thanksgiving week. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
If you missed out on getting a McRib in the past, here's your chance to get one before you miss out again. The McRib returns. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now, through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,400 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Black Friday savings start Tuesday at Buy-Mart with this 20-page savings book. Get a 65-inch Philips 4K Roku TV for just $299.99. That's $130 off. Save $70 on a Midea chest freezer. Sale priced at $129.99. Find Chevron 1-gallon diesel oil for just $9.99. You save $6. Plus save $50 on a Coleman Road Trip Grill. Black Friday savings start Tuesday at Buy-Mart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
When it comes to your loved ones, you want the best care possible. Being home surrounded by the things you love is vital for quality of life. That's where affordable at-home care comes in. We offer personalized home care plans to fit your specific needs. And for all new customers, your first hour is always free. Our experienced, loving, and caring staff is dedicated to serving you. Call us today for a free consultation. At Affordable in Home Care, we do more than just visit.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of them in a new Honda. Whether it's taking in the lights with all your friends in a spacious Accord, or taking in a snow day in a rugged CR-V. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Turkey? Check. Cranberries. Stuffing? Pie? Check, check, check. Potatoes sweet and mashed? Check. Now what about that post-turkey nap? Don't worry. The Black Friday Super Sale at Denver Mattress has you covered. Shop today and save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a free $300 gift. Plus 6 years no interest and free shipping. The Black Friday Super Sale, on now at Denver Mattress.
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try a new bagel sandwich. With fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion or bacon or sausage, well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Monday morning, everyone. Hope you had a good weekend, having a nice morning so far. Mostly clear conditions this morning. Actually, a beautiful morning. It's getting calmer as winds are finally starting to slow down. And we're looking at a pretty nice day today, though we do have shower activity returning later on this week. So radar right now, again, free and clear above us. And we're going to be looking at partly cloudy to mostly cloudy at time conditions as we move along into our overnight period, but mostly clear skies. But as we get to Tuesday late into Wednesday early, we do expect some shower activity by the morning for Wednesday. It's going to just kind of hang right around the blues, and then it's going to move on out. We do expect to see drier conditions, especially as we head to Thanksgiving Day itself. So that is some good news there, absolutely. So looks like traveling Tuesday night into Wednesday morning will be the toughest of the week, or maybe even Wednesday morning as we stay pretty darn chilly. So as we're looking at temperatures, we are still above the freezing level for the Blue Mountain region. Other than that, we are below it as we are staying very chilly, and we're going to see some pretty chilly conditions in our overnight period for the next couple of mornings. For our temperatures, we're going to be right below that average for this time of year, and we're going to start to dip even lower as we get into our Thanksgiving weekend. So just get ready for very chilly conditions. A lot of folks heading home on Sunday, so it looks to be a very, very cold day. So wind speeds very light. We're finally seeing it slow down after some very heavy winds, especially yesterday. So the light winds, though, that does mean a good chance of returning fog as we move into tomorrow and for our work week and for Thanksgiving Day for that matter. So for our winds, we are going to remain light, so we're going to keep a close eye on air quality and that fog as we move into our week. But right now, visibility is good. Seeing a little bit of fog in the mountainous areas, but other than that, looking all right, and air quality is holding tough. So again, we'll keep an eye on that. So let's take a look at our highs today. We are in the mid to upper 40s for our areas as we are staying very chilly. Hot spot 50 degrees for Hermiston, and over in the Blue Mountain region 51 for Pendleton, 50 for Walla Walla. 7-day forecast. All right, let's break down your week. We are going to be seeing, again, shower activity late Tuesday into Wednesday morning, then mostly sunny skies for your Thanksgiving. But we could be seeing the fog pop up Thanksgiving Day and really for the week ahead. So keep an eye out for that. That looks to be the main threat for our our Thanksgiving travel. Overnight lows remain very chilly, right near the freezing mark Tuesday late night. Other than that, we are downright in the 20s. In the Tri-Cities area, going to remain in those mid to lower 40s. Again, looking to be cooler for this weekend, especially on Sunday. Overnight lows right around the freezing mark, but looks to be nice for your Thanksgiving Day. And in Walla Walla, again, morning showers looks to be a little bit more prevalent in the morning hours for Walla Walla. Then we'll see dry conditions as that day goes on. If you're traveling Wednesday evening, just keep an eye out for some slick roads. But down to the upper 30s for our weekend entirety. So for today, we're going to be seeing quite a lot of sunshine. That wind has died down, but just keep an eye out for fog popping up tomorrow morning, and then shower activity widespread, but pretty quick, starting late tomorrow night.
Whether it's for a small intimate gathering or a big reunion, millions of Americans will be on the move this Thanksgiving to get together with friends and family. If you plan to hit the roads or take to the skies this week, ABC's Justin Finch has the travel forecast for the holiday.
Turkey Day is almost upon us, and AAA is expecting this to be the third busiest Thanksgiving for holiday travel since 2000. 55.4 million Americans are projected to travel domestically over the Wednesday through Sunday holiday period. 49 million are going to drive, while 4.7 million will fly to their destinations.
4.7 million is a big number, and it's a 6% jump compared to 2022.
The TSA says they are ready for the uptick, and to avoid delays, they want you to pack any Thanksgiving dinner items properly.
If you can spill it, spray it, spread it, pump it, or pour it, it's a liquid or it's an aerosol, and it should go in your checked baggage.
Cranberry sauce, even in a jelly-like consistency, cannot be taken in your carry-on luggage. For those 49 million hitting the road, a major reason for delays will be, well, there are 49 million other people out there with you.
Wednesday has notoriously been the worst day to be on the roads before Thanksgiving, and that time frame between 2 and 6 p.m. is the worst time to be on the road, because at that point you're mixing holiday travelers on the roads with commuters, people who have to work on Wednesday.
Try to be on the road by 10 a.m. Wednesday morning or wait until Wednesday night. You can also consider leaving early on Thanksgiving morning.
The roads are much more empty on Thursday morning than they are compared to Wednesday.
The good news for drivers, gas prices are much cheaper this Thanksgiving compared to last year.
They've been steadily coming down since mid-August, and we expect that trend to continue for the next couple of weeks.
Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.
Sunday to be the busiest day to drive back home, and recommends leaving as early as possible on Sunday morning, or if you can, push your return trip to Monday or Tuesday. WashDOT has a helpful tool for those traveling across Washington state for Thanksgiving. The agency has online graphics projecting traffic levels. Projections show I-90 eastbound North Bend to Cle Elum reaching roadway capacity around 10 o'clock Thursday morning, while westbound traffic in that same region is expected to be moderate to heavy between 10 a.m. and 1 in the afternoon. These graphics can be found on WashDOT's website. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, we take a look at one of the most time-honored Thanksgiving Day traditions, as 2 turkeys are preparing to receive their presidential pardons later today.
I'm Buzz the Bee from the Painting Bees. I'm a local bee. I started painting houses, and here I am. So what do? We're a local painting company. We paint exterior, we do interior painting, and cabinetry as well. And we're here to take care of everybody, even the DIYers. And so why shouldn't you do this by yourself? because of our combined 15 years of experience painting homes in the Tri-Cities area. So if you're interested in a free estimate, visit our website or call us at 509-591-8160.
Enjoy nature with McBee Mountain being a short hike away, and return to Anilari, where every sip of wine showcases Washington's beautiful terroir. Try one of Anilari's house-made pizzas where creativity and unique flavors change seasonally to pair with their delicious full-bodied wines. Take in the views of Red Mountain and experience the true meaning of farm to table, showcasing the fruit of the land and their efforts. Make your reservation to visit Anilari Winery today.
Thanksgiving is November 23rd, and Honey Baked Ham has exactly what your gathering needs. Whole turkeys, fully cooked and perfectly seasoned, just heat and serve. Turkey breasts, deliciously smoked or oven roasted. Or our famous slow-cooked spiral-cut hams, hand-glazed and caramelized to perfection. Complete your feast with one of our incredible sides and delicious desserts. So many choices! Honey Baked Ham on Columbia Center Boulevard in the Planet Fitness Shopping Center. Or call 509-579-5855. Put Honey Baked Ham on your table this year.
Bi-Mart's employee owners bring you our best savings of the year. Black Friday pricing starting Tuesday. Save over $5 on Rustler men's straight leg jeans, priced at just $9.99. Save $28 on Western Chief men's Romeos, just $34.99. All socks are 50% off. Plus find all fleece and flannel sheet sets for 50% off. Black Friday savings start Tuesday at Bi-Mart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
Tonight on Apple Valley News Now Primetime, fentanyl in cars.
We've got an out-of-control problem in Washington, Oregon, and California.
A hidden danger that's getting worse every day. What you need to know. Apple Valley News Now Primetime, tonight following football. Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back. A time-honored tradition will take place in Washington, D.C. today when President Biden will issue pardons for 2 turkeys ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday.
All right, the turkeys named Liberty and Bell spent Sunday at the famous Willard Hotel just blocks away from the White House. The turkeys are from Minnesota, the state that produces more turkeys than any other one in the country.
Now, the 2 turkeys together weigh about 84 pounds. The National Turkey Federation organizes this event each year. It's been a tradition since 1947 when the President Harry Truman welcomed the first national Thanksgiving turkey.
So the National Turkey Federation says once Liberty and Bell receive their pardons today, they will spend the rest of their days at the University of Minnesota's College of Food, Agricultural, and Natural Resource Sciences in St. Paul. Those are some gorgeous turkeys.
And they've been spared from becoming Thanksgiving meal.
a lot of meat on those on
yeah.
those turkeys.
Big guys.
Have a look at your first alert weather forecast coming up.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, despite fighting between Israel and Hamas, U.S. and Israeli officials say a deal to free some hostages is edging closer. And an op-ed from President Biden shares why he rejects the idea of a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas.
In today's Tech Bites, Microsoft has launched a new app giving access to Windows from iPhones, iPads, Macs, and PCs. The app works by allowing users to run a remote Windows PC and stream the output to their Apple devices. For now, the new Windows app is only available for business accounts. A new messaging app has been pulled from the Google Play Store just days after its release. Google says the launch of Nothing Chats is being delayed due to privacy concerns. Reports say contrary to its claims, the app does not have end-to-end encryption. Finally, attention gamers who cannot get enough of The Last of Us. The game's creators say The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered is coming to Sony's PlayStation 5 in January. The game includes lost levels and new combat encounters against a range of enemies. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
We're building a better postal service for more on-time deliveries and easier, affordable ways to ship so you can deliver even more holiday joy. The United States Postal Service, delivering for America.
Honey.
NyQuil Severe Honey, powerful cold and flu relief with a dreamy honey taste. NyQuil Honey, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, fever, honeylicious, best sleep with a cold, medicine.
Have fun, sis.
Can't stop adding stuff to your cart? Get the Bank of America customized cash rewards card. Choose the online shopping category and earn 3% cash back.
As Hamas fighters attempt to push into Gaza's largest refugee camp, U.S. and Israeli officials claim a deal to free some of the hostages held by Hamas is getting closer. And President Biden goes on record saying that a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas isn't possible. We'll tell you why coming up.
And the winds are slowing down today with cool temperatures as we start Thanksgiving week. I'll get you prepared. My first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to Monday and welcome back, Jill.
Thank
Always
you so much.
Good to have you return to your
it's great
old
to be
stomping grounds. And over the weekend, chilly.
Yes.
But a little warmer yesterday because of all that wind.
Oh, yeah.
But it just made it even chillier outside. My goodness. Let's take a look outside right now. Chilly conditions, but those winds have slowed down significantly. The only bad news in that is we could see a return of fog, most likely not this morning, but most likely tomorrow morning. So we're going to be bedeviled with that for the week ahead, and that includes your traveling days. So just keep in mind, foggy conditions this week. So current temperatures, we are remaining quite chilly, clear skies above us. So that is when we see these chilly conditions. We're above the freezing level along the Blues, but we are mostly below it for the rest of our city. So another chilly day. So bundle up as you're heading out. We'll see quite a bit of sunshine, maybe a little bit more cloud coverage as the day goes on, slightly so. But our highs are going to be very nice in the mid to upper 40s, so staying cool. But it looks like we're going to see highs in the 30s as we get to our weekend. So cooler conditions are on the way. So a lot going on for your Thanksgiving week. Back to cooler temperatures, cool into Turkey Day, light winds return. That also means fog likely to return. I'll have all that in my first alert weather forecast coming up in about 10 minutes.
Now to encouraging news from the Middle East. A deal to free more hostages held by Hamas appears to be closer this morning. In the meantime, more bloodshed. An airstrike reportedly hit a school run by the UN, killing at least 24 people. But there is growing hope that a pause in the fighting could come soon. ABC's Liz Landers has the latest.
This morning, negotiators are reportedly closer to an agreement with Hamas to release 50 hostages in exchange for Israel allowing more aid into Gaza. The number of hostages to be released and the length of the ceasefire that would be imposed are still being negotiated.
Some of the issues that were at odds have now been closed out, but we are not finished.
Israel's military says this video shows hostages being rushed into Gaza's largest hospital on October 7th, when Hamas militants attacked Israeli border towns, triggering the war. A group of men dragged an individual into Al-Shifa Hospital to the surprise of medical staff, while a second clip shows an injured man on a stretcher. Hamas previously said it took some hostages to hospitals for treatment, but Israel says the group used a network of tunnels under Al-Shifa for military purposes and to hide hostages. Israel's military also releasing this video from a drone, entering what it claims is a Hamas tunnel 30 feet beneath the medical complex. The World Health Organization has described the hospital as a, quote, death zone. 9 premature babies reportedly died after being removed from incubators when electricity ran out. But yesterday, 31 babies were evacuated to a hospital in southern Gaza. In Washington, Liz Landers, ABC News.
As for those talks to release some of the hostages, the Prime Minister of Qatar says the remaining challenges are only minor. President Biden has rejected calls for a ceasefire in Gaza. The president wrote an op-ed that appeared in Saturday's Washington Post. He said, quote, "As long as Hamas clings to its ideology of destruction, a ceasefire is not peace." The president went on to say a pause in any fighting would give Hamas time to rebuild its stockpile of weapons. Biden said the U.S. goal is to stop the current war between Hamas and Israel and to take it a step further. He said it's time to end the cycle of violence and build something stronger in Gaza and across the Middle East. The president also called on Israel to respect humanitarian law and minimize the loss of civilian life. North Korea is reacting to the Biden administration's proposed sales of weapons to Japan and South Korea. Pyongyang called the potential sales of a Tomahawk weapon system to Japan and military equipment to South Korea as a dangerous act that raises tensions on the Korean peninsula and leads to a new arms race. Last Friday, the State Department revealed the Biden administration has approved the proposed sale of a $2 billion missile system to Japan.
All right, folks, we're going to let Jill take care of that as we're moving on. So, the summit was last Thursday. Well, the State Department said in the proposed weapons system sale will improve Japan's capacity to meet current and future threats. All right, folks, I'm going to be back with your local forecast. Over here. I'm going to be back with your local forecast coming up. And we're tracking for the next few hours more details about what to expect coming up in your First Alert weather forecast. And a jam-packed weekend for Washington sports as the Huskies look to continue their undefeated season and WSU managed to put on a show against Colorado. And is the Apple Cup going to return next year? We have an answer next on Good Morning Northwest.
This may look like a holiday shopping showdown, but it's a Nissan sales event ad.
Get 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on road. Better hurry, these offers won't be back in stock.
Are your closets overflowing? Is your garage filled with things you no longer need? When you donate to Goodwill, you're not just clearing space in your home, you're creating opportunities for those in need. By donating or shopping at Goodwill, you actively contribute to local employment opportunities and help individuals find work within your community. So donate your gently used items to Goodwill, and together we can transform lives and build a brighter future. Goodwill, your ultimate Black Friday destination.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Alien tape is strong enough to hold this fishbowl on a moving car. Just peel and stick and make anything stay in place quick. A wooden shelf, a basket to glass, rugs to the floor, and so much more. Alien tape sticks to brick, pavers, marble, tile, plastic, even leather. Nothing works better. Alien tape secures in seconds, then twist, pull, and rinse to reuse. You're dying to try it. Here's your chance to buy it.
Call 1-800-284-4157 or go to tryalientape.com. That's 1-800-284-4157.
Exciting news. US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro with a stunning titanium design and the best iPhone camera yet. The thing that I love...
Beautiful. Now let's cue the music. Green screen and action.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Come on, man, it's titanium.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Cut. Love it.
That felt good.
New and current customers can get the iPhone 15 Pro with titanium on us. Get the gift of connection at US Cellular.
This is not just laundry. This is laundry that's one and done. This is the ultra-fast combo laundry machine that does both washing and drying cycles. This is revolutionizing laundry. This is GE Profile.
Save over 24% on a GE Profile laundry machine on sale for only $21.99.
Don't miss Fred's Black Friday sale going on now.
STCU is awarding you a $1,000 donation.
Everybody volunteers.
It costs us over $100,000 to put on camp every year. Seeing these kids smile, it's pretty terrific.
Please tell us a story of someone you believe is making an impact.
This may look like a holiday shopping showdown, but it's a Nissan sales event ad.
Get 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on road. Better hurry, these offers won't be back in stock.
This newscast sponsored by Nissan.
Welcome back on this Monday morning. Well, the Seahawks took on Yakima's own Cooper Kupp and the Los Angeles Rams yesterday. And despite the Seahawks taking an early 2-touchdown lead, Kupp fans were left holding their breath after he went down with an ankle injury in the second quarter. He would not return. The Rams will be down 9 going into the fourth quarter, but will wind up taking a 1-point lead with 90 seconds left. And Jason Myers of the Seahawks would be unable to connect on a 55-yarder, and the Hawks would squeak out a loss against the Rams. The Rams would squeak out the win at home 17-16. Well, Washington State played host to Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes Friday night, hoping to snap a 6-game losing streak, and the Cougs came out swinging on senior night. Wazoo would put up 42 points in the first half against Colorado, and quarterback Cameron Ward would account for 4 of those for the night. Washington State would wrap this one up early and send off their seniors with a blowout win over the Buffaloes, 56-14. And number 5 ranked Washington Huskies, they hope to clinch a spot in the Pac-12 championship on the road against number 11 Oregon State on Saturday. The Huskies would have a 5-point lead heading into the fourth, and Oregon State would cut it to 2 after a Beavers field goal. The Washington defense, though, would manage to hold with less than 3 minutes left in the game, and quarterback Michael Penix Jr. would finish with 2 touchdowns in the air and 1 on the ground to pace the Huskies. And Washington is headed to next week's Pac-12 championship with a 22-20 win over Oregon State. So, of course, this week, this Saturday at 1 o'clock is the Apple Cup. Washington State. But will there be an Apple Cup next year with Washington leaving for the Big Ten? The answer is yes. They came up with a plan over the weekend. They're going to play next year in Lumen Field, where the Seahawks play, and then 2025, Martin Stadium, 2027, Martin Stadium, 2026 and 28 in Husky Stadium. So at least for the next 5 years, the Apple Cup will continue. Just be prepared. It won't be in November. It will be in September. Coming up, unchecked anti-Semitic content and commentary on social media site X has reached a tipping point with large advertisers such as Apple and others pulling ads, along with the White House chastising billionaire owner Elon Musk. And we will return, and I will return with your first alert weather forecast. That is next, right here on Good Morning Northwest.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months, plus save up to $800.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Roundup's like an accidental savings account. I get paid every time I buy something. It's like a tip for me.
Wait, a tip for shopping?
Oh, yeah.
But how much can you really save?
Yeah, I mean... Whoa. Yeah, shopping's my superpower.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of them in a new Honda. Whether it's taking in the lights with all your friends in a spacious Accord, or taking in a snow day in a rugged CR-V. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
This morning, we're celebrating GMA Friendsgiving with some good eats. So, what Thanksgiving favorites do Robin, George, Michael, Lara, and Ginger love most? Well, this morning, they will reveal all on GMA.
Watch me. Watch me tumble, jump, and soar. When our squad is on point, we own the floor. Dazzling stunts and dances are my jam. Pain once caused issues, but they had a plan. A life-changing brace with no surgery to fear. Activity without limits, one more reason to cheer. Watch me. Industry-leading scoliosis treatment at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
Have you ever had a day like this? Bad days are why we got in the game. Kapuza Lighty, Accident Injury Lawyers.
May your Thanksgiving be filled with peace, love, and
pie. Lots and lots of pies.
Next Live, the Golden Bachelor host, Jesse Palmer.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Monday morning, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful weekend and, well, had a nice morning so far. We have mostly clear skies. If you're getting up right now, you're going to see plenty of stars up in the sky. But of course, those clear skies mean cool temperatures. So very chilly this morning. We do have a little bit of cloud coverage coming in from the west, but we're going to be seeing quite a lot of sunshine today. Should be beautiful and kind of enjoy it because we do expect to see fog to be, well, rearing its ugly head yet again tomorrow. But look at all this clear skies we have. Maybe a hint of cloud coverage as we get to our evening hours. As we get to Tuesday, though, we are going to see a bit of a change. As we get to the evening and very early on Wednesday, we're going to see some shower activity slowly start to come in. And luckily, it is going to be above or right at the freezing mark. So it shouldn't be in the form of rain. At worst, in the form of snow. It'll be in the form of rain. At worst, it'll be in the form of rain-snow mix. That'll move to the south and just kind of accumulate right near or right at the Blues for early in the morning. Then that will move on. So a little bit more wetness for the Blues for Walla Walla and Pendleton. But as we get to Wednesday night, we're going to clear up. And it looks like we're going to be staying mostly dry as we at least head into Thanksgiving and Friday and into our weekend. So current temperatures, we're right above the freezing level for the Blue Mountain region. Hanford, you're right at it. So is Toppenish. Other than that, we're below it all the way down to 24 for Yakima. So bundle up as you're heading out the door. We do expect to see below average, just below average temperatures and a little bit cooler as we get into our weekend. So very chilly temperatures are on the way. And again, we're just slightly below it for pretty much our week, but still below it nonetheless. Winds, quite a bit of wind over our weekend. They are slowing down finally this morning, and we have light winds pretty much across the board, and we will be seeing those light winds continue for the next couple of days at least, pretty much into our weekend. So winds not a factor. What that does, though, it rises the chance of seeing some fog. Not much right now. We're seeing it in the mountains, but our areas are looking at perfect visibility and air quality is holding tough. But I do expect that to change as we move into the next couple of days. So let's take a look at our highs, and we're looking at mid to upper 40s for most of our cities. We're seeing right around 50-degree temperatures as we get into Hermiston, and for the rest of the Blue Mountain region, we're right at that 50-degree mark as well. So for Yakima, you'd expect to be in the mid to lower 40s. Again, cooler as we get to our weekend with overnight lows right at or below the freezing mark. For Turkey Day, 47 and mostly sunny. Just the only problem there is we could see that fog pop up as I've been talking about in the lovely Tri-Cities area. Maybe a hint warmer, mid to lower 40s. Again, look at that 37 on Sunday when a lot of folks are going to be driving back, but it does look to be partly cloudy. Fog very likely to reappear tomorrow. And again, Tuesday late night into Wednesday, that's when that shower activity is coming. We are going to be above the freezing mark. And for Walla Walla, we're right in those mid 40s to lower 40s, and then 38 for your weekend. So get ready for today. Plenty of sunshine. Just the return of fog is likely for your Tuesday morning. All right, we turn now to Elon Musk fighting back today as more advertisers flee his social media platform over concerns about anti-Semitism. ABC's Lionel Moise has the details.
Elon Musk is threatening what he describes as a thermonuclear lawsuit as the list of companies suspending ads on his social media platform X grows longer.
So this is a kind of disaster for Elon.
Apple, IBM, Lionsgate, Paramount, and ABC parent company Disney have pulled their ads from X, formerly Twitter. The departures started Thursday when Musk agreed with a post echoing an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory that falsely claims Jews are organizing immigrants to replace the white race.
A lot of these brands took a look at this tweet and saw it as a step too far.
That same day, the advocacy group Media Matters reported that X places ads for major brands next to pro-Nazi content. Musk then writing, the split-second court opens on Monday. X will be filing a thermonuclear lawsuit against Media Matters and all those who colluded in this fraudulent attack on our company.
And I think the most important thing is that in his response, in that legal threat, he actually confirmed that our reporting was accurate. I mean, he said that everything in our report, actually, as we said it existed, did actually exist on the platform.
X says it does not intentionally place brands next to such content and says the Media Matters report completely misrepresented the real user experience to undermine freedom of speech and mislead advertisers. Restrictions have been loosened on X since Musk bought the platform last year, and formerly banned accounts have been reinstated.
That's basically our core argument, is that the platform is so saturated with extremism, with white genocide, with anti-Semitism, with racism, with conspiracy theories, things that otherwise should be managed.
Musk on Friday posted, anyone advocating the genocide of any group will be suspended from this platform. When an X user asked why the platform is being targeted by advertisers despite recent controversies involving other platforms, including TikTok, Musk responded, "Great question."
Apple alone was reportedly on track to spend $180 million on X in 1 year. When we come back, we'll take a look at women's college basketball player who's hoping her journey will inspire others with a path to collegiate sports that looks different than most. Good Morning Northwest will return right after this.
It's time to light up the season during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Choose from a large inventory of Ford vehicles and get special offers on our adventure-ready SUVs or on our great selection of Ford trucks. Make the holidays bright at your local Ford dealer.
Thank you for getting groceries, Mika.
Of course. Happy to help. Will Medicare cover any of these bills?
I thought it would, but it doesn't.
We'll get through this. I will always be here for you.
I know. But what about you? I don't ever want you to be in this situation.
Don't worry, Dad. With WA Cares, I'm earning long-term care benefits with each paycheck. That money will be there when I need it.
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
To see if you qualify for Hanford worker compensation, please call Smart Law for a free consultation at 1-877-630-1122. Workers and the families of deceased workers who worked at the Hanford site are now eligible for compensation for diseases and illnesses, including neurological, respiratory and heart conditions, cancers, and beryllium-related disorders. This may be in addition to compensation already being received. Call Smart Law at 1-877-630-1122 for Hanford worker compensation. Smart Law in Yakima and Tri-Cities.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of them in a new Honda. Whether it's taking the gang to the slopes in an available all-wheel drive Pilot, delivering presents in a rugged Passport, or hauling a few toys for yourself in a powerful Ridgeline. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Right now, save big at Meredith Furniture. Buy one recliner and get the second one free, with recliners on sale as low as $5.99 and the second one free. Choose from many different styles and colors. Come into the store for more details. Prices like this won't last forever. Relax in comfort with not just one, but 2 recliners. That's right, you don't want to miss this buy one, get one free event at Meredith Furniture while supplies last. Meredith Furniture on South First in Washington, right next to Hobby Lobby.
It's time to light up the season during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Choose from a large inventory of Ford vehicles and get special offers on our adventure-ready SUVs or on our great selection of Ford trucks. Make the holidays bright at your local Ford dealer.
A new fentanyl danger. Apple Valley News Now prime time tonight.
Welcome back, everyone. We're going to take a closer look to home. Very clear this morning and very calm after all of that wind we saw yesterday. So back to chilly conditions with partly cloudy, mostly cloudy skies, right in the mid-40s for Ellensburg. Over in the lovely Yakima Valley, we're right smack dab, either 45 or 46. Mid-Columbia, a little bit more variance between 46 and 48. And over in the Blue Mountain region, again, quite a bit of sunshine to start your day, so do get ready for that. Our cool spot, our friends in Boardman at 46. I'm going to get you ready for your Monday, and we'll have a sneak peek at your Thanksgiving travel plans that's coming up in my First Alert weather forecast. Well, playing sports in college is a goal for quite a few athletes. Each individual player has their own hurdles, though, to navigate to get there. But as one Warren Wilson College hooper shows us, no obstacle is too big to overcome when you're chasing your dream. Chris Womack has more from Asheville.
To play for the Warren Wilson Owls, Coach Robin Martin-Davis has a few non-negotiables.
The biggest thing for me is just, I always say heart and hustle all the time.
After that, players can come in all shapes and sizes.
You couldn't tell at that prospect day that Bailey was any different.
Bailey Cinnamon Daniel fits that bill.
I honestly have always liked basketball since I was a kid. I had a very big crush on LeBron James.
But her path to college basketball looks different than most.
I got bullied a lot. I got bullied a lot. I got called a whole bunch of names. Even when I did play in high school and stuff, I got called names not only from people at my school, but people across, other schools when we would go play and stuff. But I never once let it stop me.
After getting cut from the team her senior year in high school, she thought the dream might be over. But then she remembered the lessons that had gotten her through life.
My parents, they always pushed me to, become the person that I want to be and not to let anything stop me.
I wanted to be the coach that gave her an opportunity. I really believed in her. She was passionate and motivated. And so for me, that was really all I needed to see.
Coach Martin-Davis gave Cinnamon Daniel's career new life.
Even though I have grown up with this art my whole life, it does sometimes get to me, little things here and there, why I can't make a layup sometimes, or sometimes my shot will be a little off because I don't have that arm to balance the ball with. But she's always told me keep pushing, keep grinding, keep doing what you have to do.
She has to how you protect the ball when you dribble and how she can use her body to help with those aspects that other players don't have to think about. She's to catch and secure the ball and get it up with the same hand. So that's a characteristic that we don't think about.
What they both hope everyone thinks when they see the Owls play is that it can happen, whatever it might be.
Never sell yourself short, right? Or never say you can't, because Bailey is living proof.
I hope that when people see me play, that they realize that you really can do anything. Because I know it's I'm saying everybody says that and everybody just, says it, but I want to be proof that it's possible.
Very cool. Bailey describes Coach Martin-Davis as a second mother to her, one who reaffirms the same perseverance instilled by her parents. Very cool. All right, let's take a live look outside. I'm going to get you prepared for your Monday, and it's the start of Thanksgiving week. A lot to talk about, a lot of things happening this week. I'll get you ready for that. Plus, a major interchange in Pasco is getting ready for a change.